The cycle of an online gamer is brutal and is something I personally go through every single year. And I think anyone who played MMORPGs between the years of 2008 and 2012 can relate to. It usually starts with booting up your favorite game, possibly World of Warcraft, and just hoping to rekindle some sort of old school nostalgia. You log in, run around for a bit, and maybe even do a dungeon or two, but something just feels off. It's just not the same, so you quit for a while. Now this is where the real spiral begins. You start looking for another game, preferably another MMO to fill that void. And after about 4 hours of scrolling through the same recycled suggestions, you realize that it was all the same games that were there years ago. Nothing really new under the sun. And then you think to yourself, fine, I'll just log back into Guild Wars 2. Maybe give Elder Scrolls another shot, or even brave Final Fantasy XIV, if you're particularly ambitious. At first you're into it, wondering, why did I ever stop playing this? It's so good. But give it a month or two, and the burnout really starts to creep in. That spark you were chasing, gone. At this point, you're scouring news for an upcoming MMO, pinning all your hopes on this fresh and exciting game. And then you realize to yourself, this game's not going to come out anytime soon. And then you remind yourself what happened to New World when it released too early. Nobody wants a repeat of that disaster. I mean, the current re-release did work out for them, but still. And at this point in the cycle, you'll eventually hit the classic, should I play WoW again phase? And if you manage to resist the pull of Azeroth, you inevitably stumble into the second greatest online game ever, League of Legends. Yeah, I know, a lot of people love to hate League, but for me, League is incredible. I've been playing since the day it officially launched. I remember when Twisted Fate's feet were bigger than your mom, and honestly, it was glorious. And League has changed a lot over the years, but it really nailed the formula that keeps people coming back, no matter who they are. These days, I'm more about chilling in unranked games. I don't bother with ranked anymore, it's just not worth the stress. Sometimes I'll switch on TFT if the season's something I really like. Personally, I'm all in if there's a cool Yordle option, but there's always something good about logging into that old account, seeing all your years of progress and starting fresh for a couple weeks at least. And then the inevitable itch hits. You want a character that feels more like you, one that can hold onto items, get stronger, and actually grow. And that's when your brain starts whispering, World of Warcraft. And just like that, the cycle resets. The longest I've ever gone without WoW was at the end of Battle for Azeroth to the start of the War Within. For most people, I bet it's even shorter, and for those lucky enough, longer. I recently restarted my cycle, even dipped into Classic again, and honestly, it was fun. I've been loving the new Evoker class in retail as well, but when it comes to Classic, it's nice, but unless they update to modern graphics or models, I'm not really desperate for this in my life right now. And in my opinion, hardcore is not worth it. So yeah, the cycle of an MMO gamer can be brutal, but the chase can be worth it.